G'day team, Josh here. Hope you're having an amazing week. Welcome to another episode of the Ignite podcast. Now, today we have an absolute cracker lined up for you. What I want to talk to you about today is the 5 steps to increase the value of your business. The 5 steps to make your business worth more money. Now, the reason I'm recording this is because I see a lot of engineering, town planning, surveying, architecture, consultancy owners. I see a lot of people out there in our industry who are working hard, putting in big hours, but apart from taking home a salary and maybe some dividends, don't have a lot to show for it in terms of business valuation and sitting on a gold mine that if you ever choose to turn around one day and decide to sell to someone or sell down to next gen shareholding, your business isn't actually worth that much. And it makes me really, really sad, which is why I'm going to record this so that hopefully you can take away some things to make your business worth more money. Because at the end of the day, let's not kid ourselves. Like, yes, we set up our own businesses for meaning and freedom in terms of, time freedom, meaning in terms of getting to do the work that we love to do. But there's the money piece, so the money, meaning, and freedom. But there's the money piece, which sometimes we don't get to fully engage or fully realize. So now this is based on a training that I ran for our boardroom members. So we ran a training recently on how to value your business or how to increase the valuation of your business. So to explain a little bit about that, like if you're ever going through like a sale process, if someone approaches to buy you or you want to buy someone else, or you're going through and you want to bring on next gen shareholders into your business, you need to get your business valued, and that is obviously the value of your business. So what we're talking about today is how do you make your business worth more? Like, what are the levers that you need to pull to make your valuation go up, which means that you're sitting on more money in your business should you ever decide one day to sell it or to sell down to next gen shareholders or things like that. All right, so I'm going to go through them in order. I'm going to give you a few examples and just kind of explain a little bit about what we're talking about. Some points are really obvious and you'd be like, duh. Other things are probably a little bit nuanced, which I'll explain as we're going. So when we look at the things that move the needle the most in the valuation process, meaning your business is worth less or more, the first place we need to start with is profit. Your profit margins, your net profit and your gross profit margins. So increasing your profit and showing a consistent good net profit margin increases the value of your business. And that feeds into everything because, I talk about this all the time. Profit is the lifeblood of your business. It's an indication of how well you are running your business through systems and processes. It's an indication of, how good your clients are, how well your team deliver, what kind of fees that you charge. Like, the end result, which no one can dispute, is your profit margins. And that is a direct reflection of how healthy your business is. So the more that you can show good, consistent, healthy profit margins, and as a benchmark in our industry, you should be aiming for at least 30% net profit in your margins. If you can show a good, healthy, consistent net profit margin, it means your business is worth more. Now, there are only 2 ways to increase profit. Charge more, so increase your fees or increase your rates, or deliver work more efficiently. Like when you boil down all the scenarios, they are the only 2 ways that you can increase your profit margins. So charge more or deliver things more efficiently. So to increase your profit margins, you want to look at things like obviously increasing your hourly rates, increasing fixed fees on projects, improving internal project deliverability, so making your team more efficient. So fixed fee, 60K, and your team take 60K worth of work or time to deliver the project. Not as profitable as if you build out systems and processes and your team deliver that project for 40K, leaving you with 20% net profit or profit left over on that particular project. So improving deliverability on your projects, doing things like implementing like project kickoff, project closeout, so you know how your projects are going, doing things like weekly project metrics tracking, so you know your numbers and you don't just get left with a surprise at the end of each month on your projects, appointing PMs and team leaders to be across projects so that you don't have to be across everything. So there's a bunch of things there that you can start to look at to increase your profit margins and improve the efficiencies on your projects. So that's number 1. Number 1 is profit. Number 2, revenue. So increasing your revenue or increasing your turnover increases the valuation of your business. So if we look at like typical business valuations, the bigger the business, meaning the more turnover there is, the higher the valuation. Now, why is that the case? Because when people look at the valuation of your business, if you're a small business and a startup, it's pretty fair to assume that the whole business is reliant on you. We'll talk about that in a second. You probably don't have that many clients. You probably don't have that many systems and processes. Your business is viewed as more risky. Whereas if you're doing 10 million per year or 7 million per year or 40 million per year, you're clearly viewed as you've got your stuff sorted out, you know what you're doing, you've got systems and processes in place, you've got a good track record, you've probably got good clients, that sort of thing. So the higher your revenue or turnover is, the higher the valuation. That's just kind of how it works. So with that, you can look at things like, in terms of increasing revenue and turnover, obviously BD, LinkedIn, leveraging teams to focus more on BD, so it's not all on you, so that, it's a bit of a diversified approach where the whole, pipeline thing's not as reliant on you as you. Tracking all leads and proposals. So again, making sure that no stone is left unturned in terms of like all proposals that you issued all get followed up on, all leads get followed up on, like there's no things that are left to fall through the cracks. Making sure that, like I said, you follow up on everything, leveraging relationships and networks to increase your revenue. This is a big one, picking a niche and owning it. So the more that you own a niche, the more you can charge more, the more your margins go up, the more that you get work because you're known as a key player in that particular niche. So all of those things will lead to you increasing your revenue. So we've talked about profit, we've talked about revenue. Number 3 is key person risk. Your business will be worth more if there's little or less key person risk, i.e. the business doesn't completely run on you to run the business. So if you are the sole breadwinner, sole owner, sole person responsible for winning the work, for delivering the work, the key clients only talk to you, your business will be worth less than if a business, say, has a couple of directors or 3 or 4 directors, diversified workloads, project managers or team leaders in place that have relationships as well, where, without being too morbid, if you were to get hit by a bus tomorrow, could your business survive that? So key person risk is very, very real. And the more your business is reliant on you, the less it is worth. So people looking at you and your business as an investment go, well, if that person gets sick or injured or hurt or can't work, that business is pretty much kaput. But if that person gets sick, injured or get hurt, there's 3 other directors there, there's 4 other team leaders, there's all these other people that can take over the running of the business. That business is worth more than this one. So that's key person risk. So to mitigate that, you want to look at things like bringing on team leaders to spread the workload, structure the business properly so that everyone is clear and playing to their role. So again, like structuring things properly so everything doesn't come back to you as the owner. And then, like I said, having multiple directors in the business. Okay, so that's key person risk. Number 4 is key client risk. So again, typically your business is worth more if your business has a good spread of high quality clients. If you are reliant on one client that you've been invoicing for the last 3 years and you don't have any other clients on your books, your business is going to be worth a lot less than a really good spread of high value clients. Because again, it's like a risk thing. So if that client stops giving you work or they go bust, you kind of go bust. Whereas if you've got 10 A-grade clients on your books that all give you 100 grand a month in terms of invoicing, or 200 grand a month but in terms of invoicing, and then suddenly one of those clients turns around and goes, we're not using anymore, that hurts, but it doesn't mean your business goes under. So again, it's a risk thing. So the more that you can show that you've got a good spread of high quality clients that continue to spend with you and will continue to spend with you in the future, your business is worth more. So you want to look at things like, getting that good spread of clients, having a good diverse BD strategy so that you do targeting a good diverse range of clients, getting blue chip clients, so really fighting hard to get like A-grade, like tier 1 developers or tier 1 contractors on your books because it looks really good and they're great clients. You want to show a good past history with a consistent client base and be able to show good projected future earnings with your key clients as well. So all of those things lead to less reliance on one client and your business is worth more. Number 5, systems and processes. I know that stuff's not sexy, but you want to show people that your business is well established. You've got good systems and processes. Again, if you were to go away for a holiday for a month, things wouldn't fall apart. People would know where things are saved and stored, and they can still run projects and all those kinds of things. So systems and processes has to be on that list to make your business worth more. Because again, like, I know as clinical as it sounds, you want to look at your business through the eyes of an investor. And would someone feel safe investing in your business? Do you have good key clients? You know, is the business not as reliant on you? Do you have good systems and processes in place? Do you have good profit margins? Do you have good revenue? All those sorts of things. Like, are you a safe bet compared to a bit of a rogue, maybe less safe bet? So I want you to look at your business through the eyes of an investor, and would they give you money to invest in your business? So systems and processes, like, they improve all elements from a business valuation point of view. They improve profit. Like, better systems and processes lead to, you know, the business running more efficiently, leading to improved profit margins. Systems and processes also show that the business is run properly. It's a mature business. It's less reliant on human error. All those things leading to an increased business valuation or making your business worth more money. And you know what? Like, it's all just good business practice too. So whether you're going to sell or not, or whether you're going to bring on next-gen shareholders or not, those 5 areas, focusing on profit, revenue, key person risk, key client risk, and systems and processes, is just good business practice for you to focus on to build a really well-run, well-oiled machine of a business. And I'm going to throw in a number 6 here, which is a bit of a bonus team. It's just time. Like, sometimes it's just about time. Like, if you're a startup now or you've been in business for 3 years, no, you're not going to have a lot of that stuff sorted. So know that these are the 5 things that you need to focus on to make your business worth more, and just chip away at it. Be committed, take your time, wait a year or 2 or 5, or just have that end game in mind, knowing what you're trying to create, and just know that you're working towards the right things and putting the right things in place to build a really, really good, sound business. I think that's it. So they're the 5 areas to focus on, team, to make your business worth more money. So that's it for me today. Look, if you want to keep doing the business owner thing on your own, we have a ton of free resources, YouTube, podcast, website, all those sorts of things. We have heaps of free resources to help you on your journey. But if you want to get some help, if you just want to shortcut all the stuff, and instead of feeling overwhelmed and like, I don't know what to do next, and you just want to be shown what to do next, I'd love to have a chat to you about joining Boardroom. So Boardroom's a coaching program purely for business owners in the engineering industry to help you grow and scale your business further and faster. So if that's you, if you're curious about what Boardroom looks like, love to invite you to book in a conversation and we can chat about how we can help you through Boardroom and getting to your goals faster. Have an amazing day.